Yes, my friend. Why you are keeping calling me? You are a Christian, right?
I am a Christian. I'm so sorry for disturbing the live. I just have a quick question for you, CP.
Okay. But you know, when
Um,
we when we say Christian can call, Christian can call. Otherwise, you should not be calling.
I'm so sorry, CP. This is my first time watching you on the live. I've seen other videos from other people's channel, but I've never ever seen you on live. So this is my first time. I'm really sorry. I
No problem. We
apologize.
will make an exception. Go ahead.
Yes, CP. I've been watching your videos. Before watching your videos, I have no idea about Islam. I've always heard that it's a religion of peace, this and this and this and this, but I know it's not true. I have a very close friend that is a Muslim. She's a Muslim. Um, and after watching your videos, I've asked her some basic questions about Islam, like for example, what is the reward for a female that is a Muslim if she goes, like if she dies? What is her reward? Because I know the men they're promised 70 virgins. From your videos, I know that those are the lowest Muslims that get 70 wives. If you're a good Muslim, you could get 100, 200, 300,
Mhm.
So, like, what is the benefit of a woman if she's a Muslim and she dies? Like, what is her reward? So, I've asked my friend this basic question. She does not know. I've asked her a basic question: why do you pray 5 times per day? She doesn't know. Like, what I've gathered from questioning her, basically, she's a Muslim by culture. Like, she doesn't know anything about Islam.
Yeah.
So, if I want to bring somebody out of Islam, how do you bring them out of Islam if they don't know anything about Islam?
Well, the first thing you should do, you see, everyone he see the world in a different way. Like
Hmm.
if me and you we go to a place and we sit together. Let's say we have a lake in front of us, and they ask you a question. What do you like about the view in front of you? You might give an answer different from my answer. Why? Because each one of us as a human we have different interest. So
Yes.
when a person he speak to you, everyone should be different. So you try first to ask what Islam for you. Try to have a conversation saying what make you believe in Islam, and based on what she say or what he say, you can go from there. Because they will start with the most interesting points in their belief, and they will mention them to you, and then you go from there. So if she mentioned, oh, there's people prove science, then you show her the errors in the Quran. If she
Hmm.
mentioned that Islam is about holy, being modest, you show her that Muhammad was not modest and he was not holy. So depend in the person how he introduced to you his religion, then you go from there.
Mm. Because just one last point, then I'll free up the live so you can continue with the topic. Because I've even tried to just question, like, for example, Muhammad married Aisha. She was 6 years old. So I just gave an example to my friend, like she has little siblings. They're about 10 years old, and I asked her a simple question, like, are you willing to marry off your sibling? She's only 10 years old, and immediately she cut it from my mouth. She's like, no, they're too young, they're children. And then I'm like, but don't you think they're ready to get married? And she gets angry. She's like, you're really hurting my feelings by saying these things. Like, so I just stopped. So it's like, if in her mind she knows that children are not supposed to get married. So later on, when I come back and show her that the prophet married a 6-year-old, then that's going to cause some issues in her head. Like, like it's going to what do they call it, cognitive dissonance? It's where you know something is wrong but you fight against it in your own head.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, some Muslim they will try to justify that, and they will say at that time things is different, and in the desert girls they grow so fast, and all the garbage. Uh, so you when you speak to a person, as I said, every person is different. Like this woman, obviously she hate to see somebody sleeping with a child, right?
Hmm.
So that
Yeah.
hurt her. Obviously, she don't like it. Obviously, it's ugly for her. That's a good sign. But
Hmm.
still, that will not be enough reason for her to refuse him because they will say to her, Well, he was ordered to do that by God. And Aisha, she wasn't like 6 years like now. At that time, they look like 18, you know. So they will give, they try always to duct tape all the sinful act of Muhammad. As I said, the best way is let the person introduce himself to you, what he like about Islam, and then you go from there. And if you
Very
want,
simple.
you can ask your friend to call me. She's welcome.
I will definitely. I found your YouTube channel because I heard your YouTube channel was Christian Prince. I searched everywhere on YouTube. I can't find Christian Prince, and then I see like 20 different channels that they copy your materials and post it on their channel, and then
Yeah.
I'm commenting on every channel like, what's the official channel for CP? You know, so I found it now. I'm gonna be, you know, I subscribe already. I'm gonna definitely watch and
My
make
friend,
my friends call
all
and
my
find out.
videos, they have patreon.com/Christian Prince, right? So this is obviously where you can
Yeah,
find where my video is. So you do not need to
yeah.
donate. It's open. This is for donation, yes. But it's a link. You can go there. Click at the last video I posted. It's for free for everybody. And you will find where I am. Very easy.
Thank you so much, Christian Prince.
You're welcome.
Could you, if you have the chance, can you give me the website that you use to pull up the hadith and different things? I know the Wow Quran. I have that on my phone. I use that a lot.
The other one, the
If
hadith,
I
I
ever
use sunnah.com. Sunnah.com.
Oh, soon. Okay, okay. I found. Okay, I have that one then. So, man, you're doing a great job. Thank you so much, brother. I really love your content. Keep it up.
You're
God
welcome.
bless you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And by the way, I think you're an African, correct? Are you an
You're very
African?
correct.
Okay. And
Yes, I am.
if you are speaking to African, then you should show them how racist he is.
Uh,
You know?
my friend, she knows. She knows. She said that. She told me that even like in Saudi Arabia, like the Arabs always tell the Africans that they know nothing about Arabic. They don't even know how to speak Arabic. They don't know. Like she knows there's a lot of racism. So that's what I'm saying. Like the cognitive dissonance is in your head. You know that these people, the Muslims, they're racist against Africans. You're an African, but yet you're claiming to be a
You see, I'm not
Muslim.
talking about Muslim now. I'm talking about Islam. Islam is a racist religion because when you go to heaven, Allah will make only white people enter. If you are black, Allah will make you white in order to enter.
Mm.
Okay? So, and Muhammad, he said actually, and this is an authentic hadith, that when Allah, he created Adam, he hit him in the right shoulder, and from there, the white race, they emitted like white ants. And he hit Adam in the left shoulders, and from there, the black people come like circle. And then he says to the one from the right shoulder, he said to them, you go to heaven and I don't care, which means the white people go to heaven. And he said to the black people, you go to hell and I don't care. So if a person is black, he accepts such a religion, then he have mental illness then. You know? And not only that, even the Quran says, and the admin will post for you the hadith I just mentioned, you can copy it and you can show it. Even the Quran says that the day Allah will make faces black and the day Allah will make faces white. So what will happen if you go to chapter 27, verse number 82, there is a beast, it's called a Jassasa, and that beast is going to come from the ground, and that beast is going to have the staff of Moses and the ring of Solomon. It's going to make you black by the staff of Moses. It's going to make you white by the ring of Solomon.
Okay.
Can you believe it? And not only that,
I can believe
you
that.
continue, you know, you can go to Ibn Kathir, by the way. You can go chapter 27, verse number 82, the Ibn Kathir English translation, if Muslims don't believe. And not only that, the black stone was white like milk, correct? And then the sin of mankind made it black. So what you understand from that? Sin
is black.
Make you black, correct? So the black stone, because at that time there's no sin, was white like milk. But then the sin of mankind made it black. So how in the world anyone he's a black? I mean, black people are the last one to follow such a garbage. But the problem is, you know, they don't know. Nobody told them. They told them Muhammad is against slavery. Muhammad, he owned slaves. Muhammad, he died.
Even today,
Muhammad, yeah, Muhammad, he died, and Bilal still is a slave. Did he free Bilal? He did not. Bilal, he said to Abu Bakr, if you bought me for the sake of Allah, then free me for the sake of Allah. If you bought me for the sake of yourself, then keep me for yourself. Hypocrite. And they promised Bilal to go to heaven. At least free him now. You know? So imagine, you have a slave, and you said to him, don't worry, you can stay my slave, you will go to heaven, okay?
Madness.
He have a slave, he sleep with them, he rape them, he have a slave men, he beat them, and then they say to you that Islam is against slavery. No? All right, my friend. Thank you very much for calling.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And feel free to invite your friends to call me if they like to.
Yes, I will tell her.
All right. God bless. Take care.
Thank you, CP.
Take care.
God bless.
You know, I believe that African, they have a special duty today. You see, there is a time where the disciple of Jesus, they went to Africa, right? And they brought the gospel to the African. And then the Muslim, they say to you, do you know what the white man did to the black man? They will not tell you that the white man, my friend, is not the one who slaved those black people in Africa. It was the Arab in North Africa, in Morocco, in Tunisia, in Libya, in Mauritania. The biggest market of slavery in the world was in Morocco. They are the one who capture the poor human in Africa, and they sell them out to the white criminal who want to abuse the black one. What does this have to do with Christianity? So they mention the white man who bought the slave, but they don't mention to you who is the one who captured them and who is the one who owned them first. So I believe that the black people today, they have different mission. They can be a better missionary for Christ, to prove that Christ is for everybody. The Bible says there's no Greek, there's no Hebrew, there's no free, there's no slave. For all is one in Jesus' name. Amen to that.